Hey guys, Crystal Thompson here. Today I have the Simon Says Stand February card kit. This card kit is jam-packed and I hope you love this unboxing and full tutorial. Including in this kit, it has a one new exclusive Love Always 6x8 clear stamp set, also a Lattice background 6x6 cling stamp red rubber goodness. Then we have 8 double-sided sheets of Authentic Romance 6x6 paper pack. These are absolutely gorgeous and there's so many possibilities. Also included in the kit, we got the memory keepers, so easy floss. We got clear fine detail embossing powder and 3 gorgeous metallic envelopes in cotton candy, silver, and ivory. Also included in the kit, you're gonna get a 1 pack of 3 pre-scored block note cards and the following cardstock. We got Nina Desert Storm, the Simon Says Doll Pink, Simon Says Cotton Candy, and 1 sheet of the ivory. Let's get started. For this first card, we are using the gorgeous ivory cardstock along with some of the pattern paper. For this, you're going to be using your Love Always clear stamp. You're also going to be using one of the pieces of the Authentic Romance, the ivory cardstock. We're going to be using Simon Says white embossing powder and the embossing and watermark ink. We're going to begin by embossing. I like to emboss everything all together, and the reason why is I don't have to keep my surface clean. It just heats up the embossing gun and it is all ready to go. Allows for some cooling time in between the stampings, and it just makes the heat embossing much easier if you batch it all out. My purpose for this video was to create cards using only the kit contents or very basic supplies that your beginner card maker would have. We're going to heat set those white embossed images. We are going to trim the sentiment with our paper trimmer and have a really nice little sentiment. We're going to move on to cut the heart from the ivory cardstock with our scissors. Now we're going to start putting the card together. I have my ivory cardstock. I'm going to place it over one of the pattern papers from the kit, exposing such a little bit of the paper on each side. Then we're going to place this with foam adhesive onto another piece of ivory right in the center. Now we're going to add the heart, also added foam adhesive on the back, try to center that, and foam adhesive on the sentiment, and layer that over. And that does it. You could add a couple embellishments, but I'm going to keep it clean and simple. Okay, for the second card, we're going to be using the exclusive items from the kit. We're going to be doing a tone-on-tone heat embossing. For this, we're going to need our Love Story is my favorite, along with the roses. We're going to be using 2 of the darker pink pieces of cardstock. We're using clear embossing powder from the kit, black embossing powder, white embossing powder, and embossing watermark ink. We're going to begin by stamping the sentiment into the clear ink and then covering this with black embossing powder. I have added some of that embossing buddy because I am using black. I didn't want any little flickers. We're going to heat set and we're going to let it cool. Next, we're going to stamp the roses with our clear ink. We're going to do 2 layers. We're going to stump the edge and then come in and overlap a little bit, heading towards the center. We're going to be using the clear. This is the same container that you get on the kit. I just like to put it in my little container to make this a little bit easier. We're going to heat set and look how fun and nice that pops up on that dark cardstock. Now on a separate piece of cardstock, we're going to stamp the same flowers, the same roses. We're going to do it twice, and we're going to cover these with white embossing powder. Once those are covered, we're going to heat set and hand cut. Once those are done, we're going to be placing a little bit of foam adhesive on the back and try to layer them just a bit so they fit in your gorgeous envelopes. And then for a finishing touch, I am using some pretty pink posh jewels, but you can use sequins, you use anything you like. It just gives it a little sparkle. For number 3, we are doing a Valentine themed stamping using the same contents from the Love Always Clear stamp set. We're going to need the stamp set. We're going to be using the hearts from the kit. We're also going to be using the Forever in Love with You. We're going to be using black ink and the following pink inks from Altenio. You can use anything as long as you have a variation of pink and a red shade, and the white Nina cardstock from the kit. We're going to begin stamping with our darkest color, which is a red, using the smallest hearts from the kit, then coming in and stamping one row using the medium size hearts. Then we're going to move on using the same medium size hearts to the next lightest color and separating these hearts a little bit more. And the purpose of this is so it looks like it's flaring out from the corner. My idea is to stamp 2 to 3 rows of hearts with one color and then stamp one row with the lightest of the same size heart and then move on to the largest, from little to biggest, from darkest to lightest. Now we're going to stamp the sentiment in black ink up on the corner and let it dry for a little bit. We are going to trim it just a bit to fit over one of the Simon Says Stamp pre-scored black note cards, including in the kit. I'm going to place that over a little bit skewed. And then this kit does come with some glitter. So I'm going to be using some clear glue. I'm going to make some drops, and using the glitter, I'm going to put it all over that fresh glue, and it's going to embellish it really nicely. This is a great way to make a one-layer card with embellishment. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Please give this a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, let me know your thoughts. I can't wait to see what you make. Thanks so much. Have a great day.